Hi friends, it's Amelie here with Gene Key of the Day. I'm outside our house right now watching Bija. There's only so many hours in the day and it's been very busy and full lately. Lots of initiations and many things happening, and today is the full moon and I really wanted to do a Gene Key of the Day, and this is my time. So I'm kind of walking around the land with Bija. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Today is the full moon in Scorpio. That means the sun is in Taurus and we are inside of a Taurus new moon lunation. What I mean by that is that 2 weeks ago, when the sun and the moon were conjunct and we had a new moon, it was in Taurus. And so now, 2 weeks later, the moon is in opposition to the sun and it's in Scorpio. So, excuse me. I want to first talk about how the gene key of the new moon, which I didn't do a report on, was the 27 gene key. And this theme, moving from selfishness to altruism and to the city of selflessness, which really gets into the theme of nurturance and care and sort of the ins and outs of relationships, the relationship between self and other, me and you, and how we draw boundaries between our giving to ourselves when we need to and balancing that between giving then to others, whether we're doing that in a healthy way or not. That theme has been alive for me, I know, and has been a part of many conversations that I've been tracking in this lunation cycle. So I'm bringing our attention to that so that we can keep our, eyes and ears to that theme in our life as we continue to go through this particular cycle. So how has that inquiry into those themes been alive for you? And maybe you've had some relationship things happening where those inquiries and things have been coming up. So it's all about balance. And, with the full moon, it's all about balance. It's like, the sun and the moon are in opposition. And so there's a confrontation, but it's really more of, to me, it's like this pressure to align and to come to like a root of something. So there's always so much healing available and illumination. We can see perhaps clearer than we can otherwise. Bija, we're going to go off the neighbor's property right now and go back to our property.
Property.
Yeah, property. So then the next question is, what's the gene key of the sun and moon right now? The sun is in the 23rd gene key in Taurus. Happy birthday, all you 23 life's work people. And the full moon is in its opposition, its programming partner, the 43rd. So let's just go through. 23 is complexity to simplicity. And my battery's going to die really soon, so I have to keep going really. It's all about designing our life intelligently, as Richard talks about in the audio. 43 is the divine fool, and it's insight and revelation and deafness to insight, to epiphany. And this is about efficiency and evolving inside of our form. And I think this is brilliant because Scorpio, intensity, all of this, like it wants to continue to evolve. And what I'm feeling, and I'm just going to, our nervous system. Do we have a nervous system that can handle the up leveling of energy coming through our bodies? So I feel like right now our root needs, Taurus, our earthly needs, the very foundations of our earthly existence are very important to keep in check, and that we require the ground of our being to be balanced and have our needs met in order for our neurology to start working together with these higher codes. And what I mean by that is that how do you deal with fight, flight, or freeze? How do you deal with the kinks and the patterns and the conditioning inside of the Maya, inside of our world that we navigate through our life? How do you self-regulate? Lots of people are experiencing more nervousness and anxiety right now because there's more energy coming through our bodies, and we are being brought into the conversation with our own neurology of where we've been unable to regulate in a maybe more healthy or consistent way. Mother, nurture ourselves, care for ourselves. Again, this 27 of the new moon of how can we nurture ourselves into regulation so that our nervous system can really handle these charges and we can keep expanding and evolving and becoming more efficient. There's that 43rd gene key again. Becoming more efficient so that we can ride the cusp of uncertainty and be in the divine pool of the unknowing, what's going to happen next, and live a simple life, live a clean, simple life, and be in alignment with what is most essential. Does this choice I'm making support that which is essential in my life? So these are big questions that require lots of contemplation and time to inquire into. So I'm making them right now, and I'm in a deep inquiry and contemplation of them, and little bits of answers are coming in. And what I want to end with here is the creative intelligence of our neurology. There's a language inside of our DNA that speaks through this system. And so lean into the messages that are coming through your own electrical system, the conduit, the circuit between our mind and our body. Let's make that connection and establish that continually. These new neural pathways, they have to be strengthened over time to rewire from the old patterns that were totally hardwired with the myelin sheath and all that in the first 7 years of our life. So be patient and slow, that Taurus energy of earth, of grounding, be patient and slow, and pray. Pray with however you pray, with the elements, with life. And our higher selves are wanting to come online. Our higher capacities, the gift states, are wanting to come online in a more anchored and rooted way. So how can you nurture and support that in your life? That's what this message is right now for this Gene Key of the Day session. And thank you for tuning in. I give you so much love straight from the depth of my heart. Nurture yourself, love yourself, and we're signing off. Thank you.